right, welcome. Episode 84. Creeping to that 100 on that task of Hip Hop High Society presents the Roundtable Hip Hop discussion. And of course, I'm joined by my esteemed panelists. We got a motherfucking tight knit group today. We gonna make it a good one. You feel me? First and foremost, presenting the one and only of the culture decides, Lee. Lee, it's good to see you.
Good to see you all as well. Happy to be here. Happy to go live. We broke records last week. Let's keep that going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Send it to your brother, uncle, sister, father, everybody, your cousin, just the stranger you seen on the street. Send it to your coworker if you're cool like that. Don't get yourself in trouble though, but still send that shit.
You feel me? Of course, it's good to see you always in high spirits. That's what we need today. And also, we got the one and only, the master reviewer. I said it. And I meant it, motherfucker. Obi,
thank you.
Trice Kenobi, it's good to see you, brother.
Thank you. Last week we got High agitated. We're gonna see who we're gonna get agitated this week. So,
for sure.
And I do think you should send it to your coworkers and get in trouble. Right. I'm the opposite of Lee. I don't give a fuck. Let's do it.
Fuck that job. You don't even like that job.
You don't even like those people.
No,
fuck that.
I hate my job.
Nah, keep your job. This economy's fucked up. But yeah, speaking of which, let's get right into the topics at hand. 55-0. Ducking the smoke? Say what? Seems he's doing a lot of Twitter fingers, a lot of Instagram fingers these days. From a perceived slight, which originally started kind of kind-hearted with a versus challenge with T.I. So T.I., I believe, issued a challenge years back from like looking at the history of this, and looks like 50's like, I'm not interested for whatever reason. And 50 proceeded to do what he do as well, try to meme and do all types of stuff, which got the Kang a little riled up, right? So he's kind of explaining it here. Let's take a look at the videos.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and that nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue. Yeah. Me and that nigga talk back there.
You talking about you were 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere. We were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about that? He like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Wow. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want to, man. Cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna get that kind of shit, then, man. Nigga, just say you don't want to do it. All the other extra lame ass shit, man, this shit goofy.
So y'all talked about it, you said.
You
went out there.
Years ago. Years ago we spoke about it.
I think it'd be a great battle though. I think,
man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't want to stand on stage with him. I had no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
Don't respect him. The Kane don't respect 5-0, man. That's the quietest I've ever heard Wallow.
He eyeing them motherfucker. That's what.
Look at him. He careful with his words. He like, I ain't finna say too much because 50 right around the corner. He said he gonna give me a show. He said he gonna let me on Power one of these fucking days. I ain't gonna say too much. But there you have it. What first and foremost, I guess what there's a lot of chatter even before all this vitriol took off. T.I. versus 50. You feel me? Would that even be a good battle to y'all as a versus?
Well, I mean, we kind of talked about this before. I personally think that it would be a good versus, but I think 50's kind of got it somewhat easily, in my opinion. But I don't know. The longer people talk about all this, the more I question how big of a T.I. fan I am.
I was like, whoa, is that your opinion for real? But man, now like diving into it further and hearing him say, like, years ago, yeah, we spoke about this. I'm like, Brett, so years ago, y'all had an agreement, not to play devil's advocate. I'm not defending 50 Cent because he be pissing me off too. They both be pissing me off. So, I just want No, what was the follow through? Did you say, hey, bro, we had this conversation. Now I'm gonna follow up. Or you're like, hey, convenient timing. I have to drop this album. I'm doing a rollout of, this is who the fuck the Kang is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the hat tilted. You know what I'm saying? I should tilt my shit for this episode. But like, he's coming with that energy. There we go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a part of the rollout, and maybe that's why 50's like, man, I ain't gonna engage to make your shit do numbers. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, 50, you gonna let the sun? They jumping you.
Jumping you. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Drop one bar, nigga.
Drop some bars, right? It kind of takes me to my second part of that too. Like I said, basically a disparaging photo of Tiny T.I.'s wife. 50 put up at one point and set the son off. He went off on the warpath talking shit about 50's deceased mom and shit like that. Which I mean, like at this point, like, was that below the belt? You think that, not that it's not on par for 50, but you think that was a little bit too much? Or what do y'all think, man?
You're talking about Tiny?
Yeah, he put up the picture. Did y'all see
the
picture?
I was just making sure. No, I was just clarifying. I mean, I think that's a little below the belt, but also it's like 100% what I expected from 50 Cent.
Yeah,
I assumed he was gonna talk about Tiny. Literally, I'm not joking. I was like, oh, he's for sure gonna bring Tiny up at some point, and then he did, and everybody's like surprised. But this is like what 50 has done for years and years and years now.
Yeah, like that's just who he. I don't know. Did people actually expect him to go in the booth first? Because even if he decided I'm gonna get in the booth, he will be live talking shit about Tiny before he get in that booth. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody. Like, he goes low.
Yeah.
When they go low, go high.
Getting in the booth, that's like the last resort for 50. It's just that's not happening. He'll be bankrupt and then he'll get back in the booth. Or you know what I mean? Like, I don't see that happening again almost. So
last time 50 put out a record, let alone a diss record. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see the fact.
I mean, yeah, if you look, I think he was on Missionary, right? Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg's Missionary album last year. I think he had a feature.
Say pause for a minute. Pause,
I know, yeah.
Family show, brother.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah, he was
that whole album probably needed to be paused. But but the point is, I think he had a feature on there, but he only comes out for Dr. Dre, Eminem, and to, you know what I mean, to do like a quick verse.
Allegedly,
he's not trying to, battle on a verse ever anymore.
No, he's wilding because allegedly last year he did do a song with Chef G and Sleepy Hollow and Jeremiah. So like, if you could do that, you could fucking get in the booth for T.I. Because like, I would respect it more if it was just for the legends. But what's going on here, man? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can't rap. Well, some might argue that he can't. What y'all think in the chat? What y'all think? Y'all think?
I mean, I would be interested to know if he even wrote that verse. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I straight up. I think he's just a money man at this point, and that's okay to a degree. But like, I think if somebody needs a verse from him, he's like, okay, I need a bag and I need the verse.
Right, come ready with everything.
Yeah, come with that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't see 50 sitting down and writing with a notepad.
Shit, salute to Wayno. I'm gonna play a little. This is 12 minutes, maybe the first 2 minutes. He kind of breaks down a little bit.
It seems as if 50 Cent cannot stay out of the headlines when it comes to BS, as always. But before we get started, hit them subs, them likes, and run up that hype. I just want to tell each and every one of y'all we done made it past 80K. Welcome to each and every one of y'all that's new. Let's get it going. All right, so look, right? A couple of weeks ago, or about a week ago, we covered, you know what I'm saying? We covered with 50 Cent and T.I. going back and forth over doing the verses. Now, I feel like T.I. has always been respectful in his approach. T.I. ain't never started no trouble. T.I. ain't never started no problems with nobody. And even at the point where he has problems with somebody, he's always kept that shit clean. You feel me? Because I feel like for him as an artist and as a man, he just never really felt like he had nothing to hide and nothing nobody could ever use against him. Now, let's revisit the video that didn't start this. Well, it did start it years ago, but then T.I. did $1 million worth of game. He gave some clarity as to why we're having this conversation right now.
I get it, buddy. Now I know it's your birthday, man, and I celebrate you.
Yes, sir.
But if you get a chance, you hear me? You hear me, Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you get a chance,
Yes, sir.
please tell 50 bring his ass on out here and get this smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Please tell 50 Cent get his hit records and come on and sit down and see what the South got to say. Goddamn it!
Jesus Christ! You say you want that man to see all full-fledged with the South.
I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying shit under their breath about us and having little bullshit, slick-ass comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here. But they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like, nigga, we substandard when they get back up top. Well, that shit stop right now.
You say you done with that.
That shit stop right now, goddammit. The king say that shit stop. He say he the king of New York. And if he don't want to do it, and one of them other niggas up there who got a goddamn catalog want to pull up, tell them come see the king. Don't come around me. Come sit down with me.
All right, T.I. Sound like me, T.I. just wants. Is this part of a rollout, yo?
It is a part of the fucking rollout.
100%. Yeah.
Now he want to be where's the suits at? Like, like he done dropped the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, T.I. was doing comedy 2 months ago. That shit stunk. And now all of a sudden it's fucking doing a verses with 50 Cent that's like been talked about online for a long time. And now all of a sudden it's time. Now when he's got an album coming with a single that's out, that, mind you, I can't stop getting random reels of people dancing to. I don't understand what's going on with that, but that's a conversation for a different day.
Say the bots is that. I mean, the promo is on point.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then of course in any beef you're gonna have people chiming in. So now you had King, and I think he released a song too. So I mean it goes off this the picture that 50 apparently posted on Instagram. I keep saying keep my name out your mouth, okay, with Tiny with the not so pleasant to look at BBL hanging there. And then of course you got him responding with the mom, you know what I'm saying? Also a little video.
Bitch ass nigga want to say something about my mama. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Your mama dead as fuck. Go dig her up. Go dig her up. Fuck. Post a picture of your motherfucking mama, nigga. She dead, nigga. Pay respect, nigga. Stop fucking playing with my mama, nigga. Nigga ain't playing like that. Nigga ain't going like that, nigga. How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. I'm not going, nigga. So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my motherfucking mama, nigga.
There you have it. I like how he's like, I wasn't raised like that. You was raised in a nice house on reality TV, dog. We
I don't know why anybody is listening to King Harris in the world.
We saw it. It was the Huxtables.
Literally.
Yeah. And his song is terrible. Like, definitely stick to just talking.
And, yo, he been waiting for this moment. He been waiting to get scrappy with it. So, 50, hold on, you might have a little one pop up boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
So let me throw, this is my train of thought with this little part right here, right? Is like when I was younger, disrespecting somebody dead was like the ultimate don't cross that line kind of a thing, right? That seems like that's gone because people seem to be backing this up. You can definitely get a lot of backing on Twitter by talking about somebody's dead parents. We've all seen stuff like that, right? But so if that line is gone and we're saying there's no rules, then we can't also be so mad about 50 posting about Tiny, right? Like if we're saying there's no rules, then there's no rules. Like, let's not be sensitive.
Right.
But if there's rules, then that's like the ultimate rule broken, in my opinion. I'm down for either way. I'm just saying we should pick one or the other, whether there's no rules and everybody stop being sensitive, or let's like establish some regular rules and then go from there.
Yeah, but this kind of shows the generation gap, right? 50s of a different generation where, okay, maybe your wife is in play, maybe your kids in play, but we're not gonna talk about the dead or something. You know what I mean? I really ain't hear him talk too much outside of the mini man line, but he talking about a dude that shot him, so who cares? So I haven't heard him too much this dead, but this new generation, that's what they do. Like they got entire songs. Who I Smoke went viral. You know what I'm saying? And they literally listing off names. One of them guys just got 100 years queso. You know what I mean? Gone. You feel me? So it's like this new generation has no rules. So that's the generation gap to me. Does 50 have rules? I don't know, but could this right here take it to a different level? Because to me, it seemed like it was kind of a friendly, like you saw T.I. in that video. He didn't seem like he was really, that sounded like some comedy shit. That sounded like part of his stand-up. I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line. That didn't sound like no real smoke, but could this escalate it to real smoke? What do y'all think?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if T.I. is like, all right, now I gotta get your ass in line behind the scenes, because he's had a couple moments where he had to check his son, but yeah, I feel like at first it wasn't intended to go this far. It just got there. And he definitely was going to insert himself once he seen his mama. Now, maybe, at that point, T.I. decided, well, you already crossed the line, bro. I told you this was promo for the album. I didn't tell you to speak on my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and I guess I'm spacing out on what I was about to say. Sorry.
It's all good. And honestly, to your point, I think OB, like when you talked about Tiny, like this isn't the first time too, because it seems like every time T.I. has a beef, that's like the first target. You feel me? When Gucci Mane, you know what I mean? When him and Gucci was into it, he went straight for Tiny, you know what I mean? So it's almost like that's the chink in his armor to some of these people, right? You really can't say too much. They try to do the snitch thing, but that's hit or miss. He did a Crime Stoppers video. He was facing like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So then Shorty Low tried to do the same thing so everything that's trying to been thrown at T.I. has already been done, right? I think the one ace in the hole that T.I., and you can see some of the videos that he's doing now, is that he's sitting at a table with his family, his loving family around him. they sing the lyrics to these songs while he's sitting at the table. I ain't want to play it on him to get no copyright strike or nothing like that. But you've seen the videos. He's sitting around a dinner table with his fucking kids in the background, his mama next to him. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's like 50's chink in the armor, right? 50 has literally, I don't even know he has a fucking friend, dog. Lloyd Banks might have been his only friend, and he kind of like fucked that up, right?
Money, I guess.
Yeah, so it's like you don't have nobody. You got a lot of money. It looks good. You got the studios, you got all this, you got the bravado, the reputation, but literally your kid hates your guts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, he look just like you. He like your twin. That's the crazy part.
And hate your guts. We don't even see the other little kid no more. I don't know where he's at no more. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he done tapped out of fatherhood with that
one. I ain't seen little Sir or whatever the fuck is that. I ain't seen him in a minute. Where is he gone? So yeah, like there's no family, and as a man, you know what I mean. Even if we talking this new school, old school stuff, it's like when you like 50, pushing 50, and it's like literally. No, where the fuck your queen at, dog? Where the heir to your throne at, dog? You know what I'm saying? So that might be the weakness that he's trying to. So I kind of see the play that T.I. is doing. Will 50 care about that? I don't know, but I get it.
Man, now and seeing, and to a degree, I think 50 would think that's a weakness. Also, having a wife, having like people that you could take aim at that's other than him. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that's the correct way to think or go about life, but like, I think if you were to really like try to like bring that up to him, that's what he would say. He's like, yeah, I don't need another person next to me to take shots, send them all at me and blah, blah, blah. He's like, I just feel like 50's that cold blooded. You know what I mean? Like he's just ice cold like that. Now I remember what I was trying to say earlier was I don't think things will escalate unless King weirdly does something, because he's kind of a clout chaser like that. But otherwise, I think 50 is not gonna like hunt anybody down. He's gonna try to buy your building and evict you. You know, like he's trying to do that type of stuff. He's not gonna. I don't think he's sending any shooters out or anything like that nowadays.
Listen, T.I., he might buy the rights to your album now that you know what I'm saying. Be careful. Every
That's what I
dime you
mean. He's
make.
send out a silent bidder to buy T.I.'s whole discography and then own it, and then you know, do some crazy shit like that.
Hey, 50, we didn't give you that idea, bro. Don't be involving us in that shit.
If he does that, I did give him the idea, and I do want some credit
You want the
somewhere
credit?
along the line. I want a little, but that'd be
The finder's fee.
yeah.
Diabolical, dog.
He said, it's fine with me, actually. I'm cool with that.
Shout out to Starlito, one of my favorite rappers, man. The way T.I. rapping right now kind of make his stand-up comedy side mission look like Jordan on the Birmingham Barons. Woo! Ninja cut his hair off and found that fountain of "You Got Me Fucked Up." What do y'all think about that? That's kind of another segue too. How do y'all feel about how T.I. is rapping lately? Do y'all hear that? He cut the locks. He sounding like the tilted hat T.I. to y'all still.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I like that one single. I can't even remember the name of it off the top of my head right now, but that single that he's got out, that's a good one. As far as the battle tracks, I liked the second one that came out. The main one, I feel like. Another one came out today, so we're up to 3 from T.I. But yeah, I mean, I think he's kind of got it back. Like I said, I don't love some of those battle tracks that he's throwing out there, but if he can stick to something more along the lines of what that single was, then I'm loving it.
Facts.
I mean, I know he's trying to market it, but you know, while it sounds like that era of T.I., I'm wondering if that era of T.I. can be sustainable right now in terms of the music. You know, and it's a question of what is he doing it for? Is he doing it to make a big bag, or is he doing it to like appease to the fans, his fans? Because if he's doing it for his fans, great. But for the big bag, I'm not sure if, you know, that's why he's doing what he's doing, trying to get like the verses, the whole 50 to get that movement behind him, you know. So I'm just unsure if he'll be able to like tap into like the new or younger generation in that sense.
Yeah,
but for the culture, you know, yeah.
In that case, I'm also like, and I'm 100% positive I said it one time on the podcast, but T.I. tricks me with a lot of albums. He like gets me excited off a single or some shit like that, and then the album comes out and it's like got a bunch of pop radio tracks and stuff like that I'm not into at all. So I hope that doesn't happen here.
Dead and gone. We gonna get.
Actually, like that one.
And the next album, No Mercy, got even worse, in my opinion. So, yeah, no, I really hope we don't get tricked. But if he could stick with this, let them know type of sound, I like that energy.
Yeah, that's the T.I. And kind of the last thing we're gonna go on this, we can beat this dead horse. I love this this to like a gift or something at this point. 50, we tired of that corny trolling, you posting memes, get in the booth, Curtis.
I told you niggas to shut the fuck up.
She's standing up.
I told you niggas to shut the fuck up and get in the fucking booth.
Get in the booth.
Get off Twitter and get in the fucking booth. I don't want to see no more tweets on Elon Musk's internet.
I can reenact that right now.
I have to call the ambulance because I'm going down with Care Rose.
So funny, man. Even, like the girl in the video, she was like, "Oh, guys, I just want to let you know that I do not co-sign this message," but she know damn well she do.
I gotta go to New York next week. I know, but that's the big thing, though, right? Everybody is saying that they're kind of tired. Like 50 has been doing the trolling thing for a while now, right? It's like at a certain point, like, okay, is this your one trick bag, dog? Is this 2026 Curtis now? We want to hear some how to rob Curtis a little bit. Give us, give us a little bit. I smell PUSSY. Listen, can we get some of that energy right now, right? Where's the mixtape Curtis at? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I just don't think. I think if there's any rapper to consider retired, it's 50 Cent. He's like building movie studios. Like, I think we're more likely to get a Jay-Z album than a 50 Cent album in 2026. Straight up. And I would like to see the battle, mind you. I haven't even said that during this whole thing, but like, yeah, if 50 rap, that would be excited. I would be into it more so than the one-sided version that we're getting right now, which is starting to just seem annoying a little bit, and from different angles, from T.I. and 50's angles. But yeah, I just don't see 50 rap, and I think he's retired. Like, outside of just random features, I think he's pretty much retired and just never said it.
I think he might be scared. I mean, maybe you don't think he got it, like a boxer when you've been out the ring for like 10 years and shit.
Right.
You know? Like maybe I can't throw the jab and the hook like I used to. You feel me? What I don't like is that he's like acting like he's above rap. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope you know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel right now. I feel like, you know, Curtis Jackson's kind of acting like it might be beneath him to get in the fucking booth at this point. And if that is, that's a damn shame, right? It's one thing is like, I'm done rapping, you on your fucking Joe Budden shit, right? I get that. But if you're acting like you're beneath rap, you know what I mean? That's a whole different bag to me. And it's like nobody would know who you was if it wasn't for this hip hop shit, right? Man. You know what I mean? Like, we get that you're a capitalist, probably the biggest capitalist in fucking hip hop, trying to, you know, rival Jay-Z. But Jay-Z still like loves the culture. I never questioned Jay-Z's love of hip hop or the culture. I kind of question 50s. You know what I mean?
He got in and got the fuck out and sold out. Some may say, in the sense, you know, like he tapped into making that bag, but like you said, is it like, do you love rap enough? Do you love the culture enough as much as these other guys seem to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess maybe that's just where I'm at, is that I already don't think that he does. If that you know what I mean? Mentally, that's where I'm like, it's not expecting raps, and I'm not expecting more than memes and responses, is because, like, 50's already moved on from hip hop to vitamin water to movies to now owning the studios to, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's, like you said, he's a capitalist. He's more trying to get money and be an entrepreneur. I don't think hip hop specific, like, he still likes to be involved because he knows it's important to him as like for his character, but also I don't think that he gives a shit at the end of the day. Yeah, I know. And I love 50 Cent. Like, I fucking love it, but I'm just being straight up. I don't think that he's got that, and he doesn't give a shit. And he definitely doesn't want to help T.I. get any money.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just
you know what I mean?
after it drops, just to piss you off more.
Yeah, he's like, I'll do a versus with somebody else now, just because I'm not trying to help you sell this album all of a sudden. Talked about it in 2020, dude.
I want him to do that because that's exactly the type of fucking guy he is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I expect.
Yeah, petty Roosevelt, dog. All right, that's all I got, man. Last thoughts on that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing we got. Let's talk some real hip hop shit, right? On the radar, Sleuth on the radar. I didn't expect him to pull this out the ass. He presents Rap's New Class, Volume 1. Chris Patrick, Marlon Craft, Ray Vaughn, his son, Ruben Vincent, Larizzi, not Marco Plus. Are they copying your motherfucking list, Obi? You need to sue these motherfuckers. Overcast, save.
I know, it's all good.
Yo,
I'm
they got your whole, they jacking your style.
And listen, they be watching.
Yo,
they be watching.
Gabe follows you. Does Gabe P follow you?
I'm telling you,
even
if
it's a burner following me.
I'm telling you, they be watching. The interns be clocked in. You be seeing them random little pages you think is spam as they fucking interns.
Mm-hmm.
That is true, but I also don't think that they were copying me at all. So.
Nah. You too yeah.
But anyway, in comparison to the de facto list, I guess these days, which is the XXL Freshman list, is that now officially dead? Could this placate that at this point? We see who they bringing up. There's actually underground artists who are bubbling, where I feel as XXL kind of does the
you're a mainstream already artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's dudes on this list that I'm like, oh shit, let me go tap into them myself. You know what I'm saying? Like there's names I'm familiar with. At the other end, there's names I'm not familiar with. Whereas Double XL is like, oh, these people, you know, they probably went viral on TikTok. Y'all messing with them across social media. Let's bring them up. And I do think they have not been challenged. And this is the first time that they actually have a challenge. And Under Radar has been putting in that work. Truly, I think I said last episode where they're claiming their invite only, right? And you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem to be a thing that you pay for a spot to do the freestyle. So if they're truly doing that and seeking out underground talent across, you know, the US or whatever the case is, they are leading it. Honestly, Double XL, when you go to their page, is news, you know, but it's not really something that you go for underground music. You just know that they have a freshman list that comes out every year, but they're not the source of the underground. I would say if you want to find underground artists, hey, on the radar, any of these freestyle pages that seemingly have the same type of vibe as on the radar, that's who are becoming the new faces of here's underground talent.
Facts. I don't think WXL ever too much gave a fuck about the underground. If we're being very honest, I think their main mission was to kind of be more mainstream. You know what I'm saying? To take that route. So I think with the way things are going these days, and you just seeing that Spotify list they released, the new leaders or whatever, right?
Oh my god.
I think everybody's kind of playing that click game, click who has the most views, or you know. And if you go to, like, you know, for instance, Marlon Craft's page, he don't have a big like social media following. I think the last video, which I think got banged of the week, had like 1,000 views on it, right? But it's a dope song, right? So they're kind of more tapped in. To me, that says somebody over there is doing their homework. You feel me? They're not just like going to Rap Caviar and seeing who like going through the Spotify playlist and seeing who got the fucking most views, or you know what I'm saying? Like they actually got somebody over there who has to be tapped in, which, you know, I know Gabe tapped in. So it's like that's the new shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna pay volumes for that actual brand rather than chasing the clicks. You know what I'm saying? But what did y'all watch the actual cipher they had on there? It's like a 20-minute cipher, right?
Yeah, I did.
Caught a couple of clips.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, I liked it. I think I said it on the last week's podcast, but you weren't here, I guess, now that I think about it. Or I think I said it, but I just wish that they had changed the beats a little bit more. It was just 22 minutes of the exact same beat, so it would have been nice to have maybe just like 2 switches in it, you know, just to change things up a little bit, to keep the same BPMs and everything, and even the same type of vibe, but just have it change. But outside of that, it was a great cipher.
Yeah, I do think that beat switch could be great for the next one. You know, this is volume 1, so you know they gotta start somewhere. But I do agree that's gonna make it more interesting, and also gives it the vibe of like, okay, this is truly not rehearsed kind of vibe. You're coming in here, you're switching it up. Maybe, you know, every 4 minutes it's like a playlist of beats, like you said, that have the same BPM. So it's like you can still catch a vibe off of it. You know, we're not gonna make it harder or easier for anyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Or even you could pick which one you like, and we'll kind of line you up in groups to a certain degree, right, or something. Right. But like you said, this is the first one, so like I do have criticisms and critiques of it, but also I like what they're doing a lot. So I'm trying to like not nitpick at little stuff, you know what I mean? Because like, yeah, the beat change would have been nice and blah blah blah, some other little things, but overall,
it's seeing your review of the the freshman list
of the freshman.
Yeah, they're like, okay, let's not do these things. Check.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Well, funny enough, I was just thinking the other day, it's like, man, you know, this group is so good that it makes you like look at XXL's groups and be like, are you guys like trying to be detrimental to hip hop with these fucking groups that you've been putting together? Because these are bad. These are bad, and they're filled with like a lot of bad artists on a lot of them. You know,
The
for
true
a long
industry
time
plant.
too. Yeah,
true
that's what I'm
plant.
saying. Yeah,
You
where it's
got
like,
people
look how
running
easy
off.
it was to do this.
And they had like a guy run off when they said they had to freestyle or something. Like he ran off and who?
Yeah,
like
the
I
last
heard-
one had a guy that was like on the run from the cops or something, or I can't remember
Oh,
100%.
they had a guy
what was
that
going
didn't
on.
want to rap and like disappeared.
Oh, did that? Maybe I don't.
Yeah, I forgot the kid's name. He's this also allegations about him using AI too.
Oh, that's Baby Chief will do it, or Baby Chief do it.
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't
It
him.
wasn't him. There's another AI. That's terrible.
It's multiple
fuck.
guys. I guess we can play a little bit of freestyle. Gabe, this is all fair, dog. This is the big yup, okay?
We talking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Don't start striking the little guys.
On
Gabe.
808
Come
and
on.
car shakes, dog.
Come on, Gabe. I know where you at, Gabe. I'm not too far away.
That's right.
Let's play a little because I think this is dope. I'm gonna play it. Fuck it. You know.
I say, hello. Is this thing on? Okay, just letting y'all know there's not a lip sync song. I need the heat on before we start some wine to drink on. Like Robert Kelly needs a new celly and hoes to pee on. You peons understand that I'm LeBron, Michael Jackson, and Reborn. Rapping laps around D1s. Placing caterpillars up proper, pretty in E-form. And told your favorite rapper, that's for you to put your knees on. These niggas suck from West 7 Mile to the Bluff. I'm a diamond inside the rough. I ain't fucking with Trump. My role ain't presidential enough. I'm the one with dishing up the dip. Tell Donald as he should duck. If niggas mad to leave and I cry and search for a fuck. For any nigga ready to swing for my nuts, I drop me a nigga once. Get up, drop him again. Deluxe if he poppin', then pop her once. 2 pops if I hit him up. Somewhere Andreas fucking Chanel off of Chanel. With 40 on me stunting for Vegas like Mona Leo. How could a nigga say he don't hear me? I gotta yell. How could a nigga say he don't feel me? This shit in braille. Oh, hi Revolt. I seen the post that you made from the other day about every nigga on stage. Y'all like mention my name and I will. Just gotta say that's agenda driven and paid in. Are y'all dumb? Hi Revolt.
Yeah, he can. That's
Y'all know who that is, or like you guys know about Nassan?
Yeah, I've heard some of. I'm not a big fan. I'm not like haven't listened to a whole project, but I've heard clips, man.
Just that his dad is Proof from D12.
Oh, this is I did not know that.
Yeah, that's his son.
Wow, it's like almost like them Coast Condra. Ain't they like Raz Kids? Who kids?
Yeah, 2 of the 4 are Raz kids. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. We're getting that legacy in rap of people who can actually rap good instead of just using the so that was dope though. You feel me? And Marlon Craft was dope too. I listened to his joint. I didn't listen to the whole 20 minutes yet. I still got a couple more I got to check out. But everything I've heard, man, has been fired. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, they killed that. It was a great cipher.
How your boy Lareezy did. I didn't see his, and I definitely want to see his. Feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. He does his own style, so it's just about maybe, kind of fluctuates about how much you like Lareezy's style.
That New Orleans kind of bounce. You feel me? You got that. But yeah, man, it's kind of hilarious, and I think somebody else feels the sentiment. It's kind of hilarious how much better On the Radar's rap new class is than XXL's last several freshman classes. And I think we kind of beat that dead horse. I think we actually went through like the classes at one episode, so they've been kind of lacking. I will say there was kind of a lack of female. They should have, not that I'm on some fucking equality for all, but it would have been nice to see a female in there spitting with them cats. And it's some great female spitters out there right now underground. So
yeah, and they only had 10 members, so you could have bumped that up to 12 and got 2 ladies in the mix or something, right? So
for sure.
Like I said, there's small critiques like that for next year. I would say that have the beat change a little bit.
Now he got to do it over and bring all like woman MCs.
Oh yeah, do a whole female version. Now I'm into that.
I think that'll be fire. Like for like Women's Month and shit.
Yeah, for March.
Yeah, he need to do that.
Yeah.
Samara, is Samara saying that she considered like mainstream at this? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
I mean, she did make that XXL freshman list. I don't think mainstream, but she's pushing.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say is the hard part. So my biggest critique of this would be, right, that to a degree you could say like, well, this is kind of like Twitter's top rappers. Outside of like maybe like Marlon and You know, I'm just saying, like, to a degree, you could say that. I'm fine with all that. What I'm interested in is who's next year's class
Right.
or who's the next class.
Mm.
That's tougher, right? Because when you do your first class, it's like, oh, you kind of got the pick from everybody, right? But after your first year, you picked some of the best. Some of the other people maybe aged up or whatever. They blah blah blah, stuff like that. So I'm excited and interested to see what the next one will be and see how that like stacks up to this one then. And you know what I mean? You got to keep building on it, keep beating XXL. I'm all for it.
Yeah. They might give you a call, Obi. You tapped in, dog. They might be like, yo, next year, yo, Obi
My line's open.
Be like, yo, where the hell did you find this?
My line's always open. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but I'm sure also to that effect, they're probably gonna get submissions at this point. If they put up like a submission thing or whatever, I mean, they'll probably be flooded with people that can spit. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of thumbing through them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or the vetting through them.
Because I think that's more interesting too, personally, is like presenting 10 people that are like even lesser known. Some of these guys are also lesser known and rising, don't get me wrong. But I like to see some names where it's just like, oh, I haven't heard of this guy at all. Whereas this whole list, I still know of them, right? Some I'm less tapped into than others, but it was still all familiar names in a great way.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Even going further to
Lee,
like what
you're muted.
No, I was saying, no, you good. I was saying that they can do it. They can take not even the risk, but they can do a list where, hey, these are some people you should know. If you don't, you know.
True. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could say even to that point, they can do. Y'all can hear me, right? They can do like some regional shit. You feel me? Like break it down. Like if you have so many people, like okay, maybe we'll do a West Coast type of deal, or we'll do a Midwest. So these are people from these areas. I think that could be dope as well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, and I love that kind of stuff, and that's the nice part about On the Radar is they got the foundation built right and the reach that is there. So you already got the nice base. You can make a great thing out of what he's already got going on.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Any last thoughts on the list? Do you have? Let's do this. I think that's a good way to kind of end it off. Who would you say personally would you like to see on your personal, because y'all tapped in underground cats, right? Who you think either was left off the list or who you could see next year, somebody you tapped into that think maybe they can make an appearance next year? Y'all got any names y'all might throw out?
I would say Kai Cash would be one I would like to see up there. I think he's been really consistent and putting himself out there and a good representation of like, oh wow, this is what, you know, New York rap can sound like when they're not just trying to stick to drill. And there's this other guy that he literally posts every day like, yo, I'm looking for those that like boom bap rap. I'm gonna find him right now. But those are the people that like I'm just like I want to see them get a shine. I'm about to find something. So yeah, when y'all go up on that list next year, just remember I shouted y'all out, okay? Just remember that. So Kai Cash, and then I'm gonna find got him right here. His name is Drama B from the Bronx. He's all about like boom bap. You know, I might as well call him a sleeper pick, but I got another one for y'all.
Yeah, and for me, I would say like you guys know I'm too big of a fan. I don't want to say Stan, and I'm not gonna. Coyote.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
To be featured. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm picking people off my list, also, mind you, and maybe Norman Sand. I think Norman Sand's really talented, and yeah, I think he's got even some good content that people kind of overlook too.
Yeah, I'd say the dude, one of the best projects I heard in quite a while. The Ring Gets, man, when that Dear Father joint. I know he's kind of hiatus, hit or miss these days. I think he's even not on social media that much. You feel me? But that talent is fucking crazy. That could be something that kind of motivates you too as well. If you're an artist, you know what I'm saying, to get that nod, like, yo, get your ass up here and spit, dog. You dope. You know what I mean? Like even us being, you know, I guess we call it creators these days, right? But getting an email, getting a fucking comment, it's like dope. It kind of remotivates you, let you know somebody's listening to you, right? So that's a lot of times when I do the DOD, I always make sure I try to send an email. Hey, we playing your shit, I always get good responses. So yeah, I would like to see him up there, man. That dude can spit. Nasty.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I got any last thoughts on that topic? All right, let me do a quick roast session. Let's do it.
Hey, Dad.
And Crash Dummy this week, unless you've been living on a rock, this is the hot topic. Exhibit A.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
Let's play that again if you didn't catch it.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
Is that what I think I heard? Did I hear the N-bomb at the fucking BAFTA with Michael B. Jordan and motherfucking Delroy Lindo, two legends at this point on stage? Where it turns out that was from a guy, what's his name? Alan Cumming, who I'm dubbing Papa John this week. So he seems to love the drop the N-bomb, right? And granted, they said this was due to Tourette's, affliction that just makes you scream out things, including a lot of N-words and slurs and other type of, not nice things to people, right? My thing is, which is crazy to me, is like, why don't we ever hear some nice things? If you have Tourette's and you just blurt out things, I've never heard of somebody with Tourette's say, nice shirt, your breath smells great, like it's never that. It's always, it's always the N-word. It's always some slur, whether it be racist or homophobic or whatever, right? It's never no great things blurted out, right? That makes me say, That really makes me say, right? Now, granted, I think he did issue an apology or something. Everybody is making excuses. Everybody now is a psychiatrist and diagnosing fucking different afflictions and different type of disorders, right? Everybody on Twitter particularly is now a psychiatrist, right? Freud will pay for his crimes, by the way. But since we're in the process of diagnosing conditions, I think when it comes to this type of conditions that make you blurt out N-words, there also is a condition called backhanditis, right? And when backhanditis comes, sometimes when I hear the N-word come from certain people shouldn't say the N-word, I just kind of backhand people, spastic, right? I think that should be the new condition that comes along when we hear these type of things. And maybe that would lead to less diagnosis of Tourette's, right? That's just my 2 cents. I'm not advocating anything. I'm just saying sometimes conditions come about when you hear certain things. So with that being said, though, Mr. Alan Cummings, you get the big old car crash. And I guarantee you, if you were like in a room with a killer and you had to be quiet, I bet you wouldn't blurt out shit then, particularly no N-words. So it's kind of crazy how that's just kind of a thing that comes and goes, right? But that's all I got. I'm being mean. I'm sorry. Next, are you guys ready to listen to some music?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Coming up, the DOD. This week we have a group out of Baltimore called Gods, Gawds. From their project, The Care Package. The song is called Oh No. Make sure you guys mute your mics and let's take a look and listen here.
I feeling my ayahuasca high, flying saucer fly. No remorse for none of my thoughts, cause I'm sorta wise. Yeah, I'm the author and the source, but my thoughts are disorganized. It's departments and compartments, be cautious, I'm borderline. I saw the line and then I crossed it, you lost it in overtime. The whole design was just to get niggas talking, and yo was lying. He moving awkward, he salty when you're replying. You know who I am, I got the heart of the calm defiance. It's called compliance, you better be when you walking by us. But if you talk the lightest and arson and starting fires, pardon bias, I'm phenomenal and they all deny it. All they recall from Baltimore was all the riots. Your bitches bought his tires and she got that super swag. I heard your chest gets tighter on a hookah drag. I got all the best whites, call them Cooper flag, and they like that. Any night they can shoot a bag.
Oh no, he ain't coming smoking you out here, dragging the ground, reading you down, keeping you bound. Oh no, I'm sure you cowards heard the plan. Beer in hand, looking for a vicious fist to land. Oh no, scratching every record he finds, setting fire to the souls when they catch him confined. Oh no, I'm observing as a character type. You believe in we tight, my voice will make you think that I'm right.
I'm on flock out on skyscrapers, looking down on wall climbers. I'm a die hard, Bruce Willis, fucking Alzheimer's. Lost finders, keepers, trying to sleepers, using wrong timers. Small diners, breakfast plates over fall china. Wall climbers take the ceiling with a gloss coat. Toss notes out of tall binders full of song quotes. Hard totes with everything your heart desires. Hard oats, raw dope that bitches rich as you can sniff a straw coat. Long strokes, lusted in the stomach, watch my dawn poke. Penetration, hyperventilation, watch them all show. She's the phantom of the opera, afternoon is all soap. Tantrums are her mantra, and this evening got me on rope. Lost soap, you holding that chopping block, I don't know karate. Hot wasabi, ready to bomb me, kamikaze. Too soprano for that Luciano Pavarotti. Needing paparazzi for your Maserati.
Oh no, he ain't coming smoking you out here, dragging the ground, reading you down, keeping you bound. Oh no, I'm sure you cowards heard the plan. Beer in hand, looking for a vicious fist to land. Oh no, scratching every record he finds, setting fire to the souls when they catch him confined. Oh no, I'm observing as a character type. You believe in we tight, my voice will make you think I don't bite. Oh no, he ain't coming smoking you out here, dragging the ground, reading you down, keeping you bound. Oh no, I'm sure you cowards heard the plan. Beer in hand, looking for a vicious fist to land. Oh no, scratching every record he finds, setting fire to the souls when they catch him confined. Oh no, I'm observing as a character type. You believe in we tight, my voice will make you think I don't bite. Oh no.
I'm not playing these little games with him. He told me he'd stop by back here. If he doesn't, he's gonna come to a fucking empty, destroyed apartment.
God gives us. All right, there you have it. Gods. Oh no, the care package just released. I have to check that whole project out. You feel me? Who's up first? Ooh, Lee. You went last week. I saw it. I synced it. So now you're going first.
honestly, you know, my favorite thing to do once I'm feeling something, I like to go find you on the socials. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did at one point. I just followed y'all. Look, I ain't even lying. I was vibing with it. I can't even lie. And then I was like, oh shit, it's a group. It's for y'all on this bitch. So honestly, you know, and then I realized y'all from Baltimore rapping like that. Okay, be more, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even hear the be more accent in there. So I was pleasantly surprised, you know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, I mean, the talent across the group is there for sure. I was feeling the old school vibe. I am looking forward to hearing more music from this group. I do want to see how your beat selection varies. But I do get the intention with the beat that was selected for this particular track. But wondering if there are like just some beats that kind of grow with the song, as you know, it's 4-year rapping, so I feel like we could have some different elements maybe in there. But I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
All right, I already beat you to it. I knew you.
I
know what's coming. You know
what I'm saying? I already teed it up, and if you wasn't watching, now you know what that means.
Salute, 1 thumbs up, yo. Obi, what's good, man?
All right. Well, Lee and me think similarly, as many people know. I thought Lee was about to bring up what I'm about to bring up, which is that, oh, it's too bright. My camera sucks. It's the Spotify page, which I happen to get free from my brother-in-law. So that's why I'm using Spotify. I'm just letting everybody know. Fuck them. I'm not too happy with them right now. So I'm definitely going to keep taking their Spotify. Anyways, yeah, I already downloaded the album. I thought it was a great song. I like that beat a lot. I love scratching. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, Lee. But yeah, no, I love the scratches throughout it, stuff like that. So yeah, I thought it was really good, and I want to check the rest of the album out. So that's a thumbs up from me.
Oh man, 2 thumbs up. All right, I guess I'm the deciding factor as to the clean sweep, right? That was terrible. That sucked. That was the worst shit. No, I'm just playing. That was awesome. Like, I think that was straight hip hop shit. I think y'all pretty much have summed up how I feel about the sentiments. I feel the bars was dope. I mean, the beat fit what they were trying to do, which was basically do some real hip hop shit, complete with scratching, complete with this just lyrical assault on that minimal beat. And I love, like, to me, if you know you kicking, to me, when it's a minimalist beat, it kind of amps up the lyrics to me sometimes, you know. That's what I was saying last week or the other week before with 448 Brad joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of a minimalist beat to me, but then you tear that motherfucker apart, right? So that's how I feel here, man. I actually got a kind of like some D12 minus Bizarre kind of vibes, you know, maybe a little bit better rapping D12.
Oh, man,
Where the
that
beat
sounds
felt to
great.
me, it kind of felt like that, you know what I'm saying? But needless to say, I'm gonna go ahead and go thumbs up. Definitely gonna check out the complete project. Appreciate y'all sending that. Actually, we will check it out definitely. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe get a review up, and maybe we can get an interview if we can. But I was feeling that, man. Salute. And like I said, I couldn't even detect none of that Baltimore. I didn't hear none of that T and you. I didn't hear none of that. You feel me? So that was dope, man. I was feeling that 100%. And when you get all thumbs up, you get some a flawless victory up in this biatch. You feel me? And let me pull up your Instagram, because everybody and their mama's on the Insta now. You feel me?
And if you guys do have some of that accent, I don't mind that. I'm a fan of like Gangsta Baby. She has a lot of that accent in there. Yeah. So if it ends up where there is some of that in there, I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm just saying.
God's 410, a multi-talented group based in Baltimore. God stands for going at whoever don't surrender. That's dope. Regulus Pinpoint, DJ Rocky Styles, and L3. There you have it. The 4 cats that could compromise this group. Looks like Lee already on it. She did not lie.
I don't be lying. And if I do, I tell you. I come back on the episode and be like, yo, I was lying. That song was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to lie.
I was just fucking around.
I was fucking around. That ain't my top 3.
Must make sure y'all follow them. Check out their new release. Just came out. Cat Pack, I think came out like 2 weeks ago. So it's fresh off the rack. You feel me? Make sure y'all check them out. Follow them. Stay on Spotify. We just played them off YouTube Music. Get that follower count up. I want to at least see at least one. Let me know y'all out there. Let's get that follow count. Well, let me refresh this motherfucker. See at least 2 or 3 more followers, right? So make sure y'all check out these people. And of course, we don't try to judge too many people off just one song. I gotta get my disclaimer. We make sure we try to check out everybody and get them their fair shake. You know, if maybe this song didn't resonate with you, check out the entire discography, because maybe they do have something that's for you, right? So yeah, there we have it. Any last thoughts? Gone. So let's go ahead and talk some more shit, shall we? If major labels like Sony. So we're gonna talk a little artist development. And let me pull up the tweets that inspired this fucking shit. Coming from Rock Boy. A friend who works at Sony Music say they rarely sign unknown artists, all right, he's Frenchman, anymore. They need to see that you can draw a crowd on your own first before they commit to anything with you. It's a follow-up tweet. Major labels like Sony, Universal, and Warner have largely moved away from the old model of scouting raw, unknown talent and investing heavily in long-term development, what used to be called developing artists over years. Instead, they now prioritize proven traction, basically artists who have already built a real engaged audience independently. This means strong streaming numbers, consistent monthly listeners, viral social media presence, especially on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, No Twitter because you suck. Ticket sales for live shows or a solid fan base that shows up reliably, which leads to my question. If major labels have Sony have abandoned artist development in favor of proven traction, is the industry killing off the next generation of legends who haven't gone viral yet? Or has the bar simply shifted, requiring artists to become their own marketing CEOs before they ever get a seat at the table? What do y'all think? Is this a good thing or a bad thing, or column A, column B? What do y'all think?
I mean, personally, I think it's kind of a bad thing, right? It definitely shuts the door for some people that maybe aren't marketing experts and stuff like that, which shouldn't be a requirement to be a musician. Although in 2026, it definitely feels like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is in line with how corporate America is moving, trying to cut corners wherever they can, and laying off a lot of creative roles and really the roles that aid to the development of content and people, right? So I'm not surprised when I look at it in that end. I am surprised though, as a fan, that they would do something like that. As a fan of music, like, why not take someone that has the skill and use the dollars that you don't even pay your employees anyways to really help you gain some more dollars in your pocket, And actually, I was trying to see if this video is on Twitter, but it's on TikTok. I don't know if you guys are familiar with T. Wayne, but he actually did a video, like, literally not too long ago, back in November, and he was like, when you sign to a label, you have to sell your soul. But he said it in a sense of, like, not like, oh, Illuminati, but oh, yes, when you sign to them, they're gonna give you that card and they're gonna say run it up. And he's like, it's up to you to decide if you want to spend that money or not. But just remember, when you spend that money, you got to pay it back, right? So I guess I say this to say these labels also have lost a fortune when investing into talent and again putting all this marketing behind them and realizing you ain't shit. So this is their ways of cutting corners and having, a little less liability in their losses. That's how I see it. I'm gonna send that video to you guys too. Just I think it's a good, like, intro into, like, yeah, that's really how it is outside of, like, the they try to make you do shit to, like,
Yeah. The funny part to me is, like, realistically, it could be pennies in a bucket that you could be investing in developing underground and unknown artists and finding gems, throughout. But the problem is these labels have people that are terrible at doing that. You know what I mean? They're out here picking people off the XXL Freshman list and then trying to sell that. And then they're like, why isn't this working? We should stop doing this. It's like, well, you guys have terrible taste. And you're trying to push the most garbage crap on everybody. Like, if you get some people in there that maybe have a little better taste and have better, intentions for hip hop and the genre and the culture, then you might get some better results.
No, I definitely agree. I think they're very much, they had people in there that were lazy about it. Nowadays they're probably going to chat GPT. Hey, find me 5 artists right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And not even even if you want to, take away some water from a family in Michigan, to search that up real quick. Why don't you do the research into the ones that it's spitting out to you? You know what I'm saying? Everybody use a little bit of AI. I know it do, but use it for good. And
use
at
your
least
powers for good. Yeah.
And like, fuck that. Why do you even need to use it? You have you got the resources to get a fucking bodyguard with some people go in the hood and be like, yo, cypher right now, spin me your best bars right now. Like, they could really do some we diving into the streets and really gonna hear who's the up and coming talent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta do that. Like, you selling yourself short. You're here. You feel me? If Sony or somebody came, you'd be like, yo, we know you tapped in. We really want you to put us to some artists. It's so easy. It's so many people right now on the internet, and we follow a lot of these people. You know, we are a lot of these people that are tapped in and love nothing more than to find underground dope people. Literally all you have to do, you know what I mean? Throw me $250K a year. I will fucking find you all the greatest motherfuckers.
Shit,
Oh,
we will gladly take that deal. Each of us, 250
it's so
not
easy.
Together each. You know what I'm saying? And
I
that's
mean,
the 000 after there was a comma in there.
Yeah.
In case D didn't mention that.
But no, that's what I mean. That's what I was gonna say. Even during the On the Radar segment when we were talking about that and giving them their praise rightfully, right? But it's like, this is what you guys are all supposed to be doing.
Right.
This is your full-time job, is running On the Radar, which they did a great job with this list, but they could have been doing it technically. XXL, you guys get paid and you have a staff that gets paid. What's going on there? Like, all these people get paid to do this stuff. How are you not spending the time? How are you not finding a Larizi? How are you not, like, what is going on? That's where it's just like, you just have bad taste then. Or like, you know, I don't even know if it's laziness. You guys might just suck. So move out of the way then and let some other people in the building.
If we're being honest, half of them that are leading the fucking sourcing for hip hop don't even like hip hop. They got the job from their connections. They got the job because they got the degree, and like, not because they actually give a fuck about hip hop. Half the time they're like, yo, I love metal or I love pop. And not to say anything wrong with those categories, but it's like, well, you shouldn't be doing scouting for talent in this genre then. You need to move on to that. Oh, but you know, my homeboy put me on. So, you know, that's why I'm here. Got it.
That's the problem. Out to get money.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And honestly, like, you're taking, you know, not to shit on anybody who goes to college. You know, I got a fucking degree. I went and got one eventually, right? After being a terrible fucking student and a degenerate for years, right? I went and got my shit together. So there's nothing wrong with getting your education and stuff like that. I think it's the wrong move to hire like these fresh out of like college, like, people to be like, oh, you're the black guy at Pitchfork to do the black views. You're doing the urban reviews, you know. It's like,
he's like, I don't even like this kind of music.
You got locks. Hey, what you like to do the urban? You know, like, that's how it feels sometimes, because it's like, where is this dude's resume? Did you even go to any fucking concerts before they even, like, what is your fucking? You don't necessarily have to be you know, a former rapper or anything like that yourself, but are you at least tapped in? Can we see your fucking playlist, dog? Is it all just mainstream bullshit rap? Do you have any, you know? Do some vetting. Don't just hire, but like you said, it's all connections. It's pay to play, who your father was, who you know, your cousin, so and so. We're both in the same frat, you know, we're frat brothers, you know. So that's kind of what you got these days. And then you have people, and it's so easy. Like I said, you can go on any platform, whether it be YouTube, TikTok. I've had lots of content that I've used actually to help with these prompts. Just people talking about hip hop and their love of it, and you could tell they really are fans of the genre, you know what I mean? Really of the culture. And it's just so easy. This is the easiest time to be alive as far as like research and knowledge and finding talented people, because literally all you have to do is open up a fucking app and it's 100,000 people, you know, spitting, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, Obi, I think it's just fucking laziness, dog. Maybe some nepotism as well. So,
man,
yeah. Any other thoughts on that topic at hand after my rant? I ranted a little bit, but fuck these people, man. Which kind of leads, I think that's actually a pretty good segue into our good friends over at Pitchfork. All right, let's pull this up. Brent Faiyaz calls out Pitchfork over their review of Icon. I'm sorry for not paying y'all, but can I get an honest review just one time for the one time? So apparently his new album got a 5.8. I haven't heard it to say if that's fair or not. I do know the track record of Pitchfork, but I didn't hear a lot of glowing things about that album. I ain't gonna lie to you, but so when Brent Faiyaz asked for an honest review after getting the 5.8 from Pitchfork, Is he calling out a genuine lack of cultural misunderstanding in music journalism, or are artists just becoming increasingly allergic to anything less than a perfect score? Does a platform like Pitchfork still hold the power to define an album's legacy in 2026? Or is the review now just an outdated format that artists have outgrown? And we do that. So hopefully they haven't outgrown it, because we do a lot of fucking reviews. But what do y'all think? Brent Faiyaz just mad and salty, or like there's a lot of pay to play and shady shit going on with these reviews nowadays?
I also haven't heard the album, so I can't speak on the score per se, right? But as a as a reviewer, there's a lot of pay getting tossed around, a crazy amount that people might not even realize. First of all, B, artists do get very upset sometimes,
pissy.
Yeah, they're not happy. I got yelled at just today, and that's okay. I don't mind. It's all good. But that happens too. No problem. And Lee can confirm on whether I was rightfully to get cursed out.
I
not.
wanted us to play that shit tonight so that people could decide with us. I wanted y'all would have had to fucking suffer with me. I put that shit on. Listen, I told Obi, I put that shit on. My girl was like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" She was literally looking at me like, this can't be for the pod, right? This is not real, right? I was like, oh no. I had to just verify Obi's opinion.
See why I got cursed out over. Okay, that record, gotcha. So like artists can be weird sometimes. I get that. But then also the third thing is no, Pitchfork is not a reliable source for reviews or hip hop reviews, or like I wouldn't, yeah. So people don't realize, to be fair to them, that just like Hip Hop High Society, we do have different reviewers who have different opinions on different things, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
But Pitchfork has proven a couple different times that I don't know if I can trust their word on anything. So
Yeah, it's like sometimes I wonder if it's on purpose, and I can't speak fully to Icon yet. I did start to listen to some tracks on here, but I'm not like full on through it. But what I've been seeing is like, for Brat, at least I could say with his past albums, they're okay. I feel like they average for me like a 7, which is what the reader score average is for this particular project by him. So I mean, Alfonso, which is the one that rated it, whatever, my bad, bro, Mr. Pierre, he gave it 5.8, so it's like a 1 point difference from what the people, which is only 14 people on here that submitted their own review. Now, looking at the history, I sent you that link, D. People already feel a way about him, so
yeah, here we go.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Franz Pierre, one of the worst Pitchfork writers. Do you think their recent treatments to hip hop? Think of their recent treats. Well, a writer named Brent the Skinzo gave the Fragile by 9 and a 2.0, so he probably get my vote for worst. They revised it to 8.0 for the remaster. Though at this point, I'm very much in who gives a crap what Pitchfork thinks state of mind. They're pretentious as hell, and they are very transparently have agenda in the scores they give out. Yeah, ain't that the guy that gave like Ice Spice shit like a 7 or some shit?
see, if that was him and he's rating this, then
Well, yeah, so click the picture button on the right there. I think you could scroll through, yeah, and see some other reviews. So Chief Keef got a high one.
Euphoria.
he was wild.
Did it say the score? GNX 6.
There it
He
is.
was wildin'.
6.6.
Oh my goodness.
He's wild.
Like I think the Clips album got like a
7.
7 or a 7.5 or even lower.
JID
Like, yeah, he's kind of
that's about right.
I mean, look at his favorite records. I know this is 3 years ago, but of 2023,
6.6 though. That's GNX. That's kind of crazy.
kind of he's slightly out of touch. No lie. Like that's why it kind of goes back to the point of like, is this really what you like, or did you like? I think he even gave Sexy Red a good rank.
Yeah, that's
but again, and then Pitchfork needs to like the labels need to reevaluate then who they're putting out. Or although, like Lee said, I think Pitchfork likes the clickbait and they like to get the angry views and all that type of crap.
He gave Sexy Red a 7.5. Like, how does G and X score lower?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. What's the scale? Like, at least walk me through the scale.
Maybe he's a bad bitch and he likes bad bitch music.
I mean, it's given that, which is fine. I love range. I love bad bitch music too. That's when I come on here and I'd be like, no, guys, the ladies are actually loving it. I can attest to, you know.
Well, it's like, or just say, like, in the review, like, I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar fan.
Right. He needs to put a
It's gonna come
disclaimer.
from a stance of I'm not, you know, and I have some of that too, where some people love an album and I didn't rate it as high, but it's because maybe that artist in general is not for me. So none of their albums are rated that high or whatever. But I'm not afraid to, you know, just say that.
Yeah. I will say this, you know, as you know, all of us reviews and review stuff. I haven't really like seen an OB review that I'm just like, what the fuck did he listen to that I didn't listen to, right? Hopefully that's the feeling is mutual, right? You know, we may be a point and a half, you know, 2 tops, you know. There's never like no huge like a 3 and you gave this shit a 10. Like what?
Right. Yeah.
Did we listen to the same shit? So some of the stuff I do get, and I even read like part of Pitchfork reviews. The reason why they don't like do the source with like 5 mics, a basic 1 to 5, is because the 10 is more controversial, right? It leaves more room for like, well, 6.5, that's at least an 8. When in reality, that's not a, you know, it's not a huge fucking discrepancy. But people like to argue, and part of why they went to a 10-point system is because it's an arbitrary number that gets people to argue, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly why I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that's why I do a 20-point scale or whatever and a 0.5 system, because I don't want to sit there and have somebody be like, well, why am I 0.1 below X, Y, and Z? And I got to just be like,
and it's so stupid
because I didn't like it as much. That's the fucking answer.
Yeah,
What do you
stop
mean?
at half a point. You don't need a 0.3 and a
no, yeah.
7.9. Like, what the fuck is?
Yeah, it's a 0.5. Listen,
and then there's just a range. You know, it's all what you know. Let's talk. Let's just talk music. It's not. Don't look at the fucking number.
And that's my opinion. That's another thing too. It's like it's my fucking. I'm not saying that this is the de facto end all be all. I am the god of music. This is an 8. Shall it be to the end of the earth? You know, this is just how I enjoyed it. This is my enjoyment score. Like, if I had to rate it, you know, if you eat some fucking good pizza, you might be like, oh, this pizza's a fucking 7. You know what I mean? That's how I enjoyed it, dog. It's
if
not,
we're having a conversation and somebody says a number, I don't freak out on them, or you know what I mean, at the same time. But and like, if I decide to write up a paragraph with my number, you don't need to freak out on me. Or you know what I mean? Like, let's all just have an opinion. It's okay. Let's just enjoy the music we enjoy.
Exactly.
But also, Pitchfork sucks.
Yeah,
all agree there
that just stands. I just don't know what's going on.
Rating
I found
Peppa
that
Pig 7.9, I think, or something.
literally.
Like that.
I just found the Y2K. It wasn't him that wrote it, but it was somebody else, and they gave that shit a fucking hot a 7-point something. The fact that he even got past 7.0 is crazy.
Alphonse Pierre 7.5 for Sexy Red. He likes the bad bitch music. I'm telling you.
He's probably putting the Spotify new legends together, or whatever the fuck that was. It's part of that team, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I think they only got like 2 writers in like their urban. It's Alphonse Pierre and some other guy. You know what I mean? It's literally like 2 dudes. It's like,
do y'all need us to help you? Like, you know?
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, y'all need something, man. But I don't want y'all to leave for Pitchfork. I might turn that down. They had to give me a fucking bag of a bag.
Yeah, a bag and a half.
Yeah,
but
we'll talk. We'll discuss numbers with them. That's for sure.
Yeah, fuck that. Any last thoughts on that? I guess what I think the thing that needs to be said is a lot of this stuff is clickbaity shit, right? Particularly with them. And I think you hit that on earlier. A lot of this stuff is just to kind of get you riled up. At the end of the day, don't be a fucking weirdo, yo. If you listen to something and you disagree or whatever, then you know you disagree, you agree. But also keep in mind that we live in a clickbaity age where everybody's trying to get their views up and things like that. So I'm not below thinking or above thinking that people aren't just giving out bad reviews just to get you guys going, just like you have a list that pops up every fucking 2 weeks. The best rappers in the South, the best rappers who wear do-rags. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking 2 weeks, you got a new fucking list just to rile you guys up. So you can be like, he's not number one fucking, yeah, you know. So just keep that in mind when you're out here navigating these internet streets, is that they're trying to get you rage bait. It's a stat that says like people like 20 times more liable to react to something that's negative than positive. So they're just trying to get you mad. Don't be a weirdo. Touch grass. If they review sucks, listen to it yourself and be like, this is the shit. You feel me? Or this sucks. I agree. I think that sums that up. Any last thoughts from you guys on that joint?
Nope, you said it perfectly.
All right, let's move on. Speaking of fucking lists, I feel like I did a great job of curating topics this week, because I swear this shit is like flowing like a motherfucker.
Give yourself a round of applause. Is there a button for that? You got one of those buttons?
I ain't got time for this shit. I do.
You don't even got time.
Double XL. Shout out to Eminem. The 8 artists leading hip hop's next generation according to Spotify: Baby King, Vegas; Glorilla, Memphis; Doechii, Tampa; Central C, London; Sexy Red, and Sexy Red, it must be like the best MC since MC Like; Rod Wave, St. Petersburg, Florida; Lil Tecca, New York; and Big X the Plug, Dallas. Following a cryptic teaser on Monday, the rappers ushering the next era of hip-hop are announced with billboards in their hometowns. Fans can vote who's going to lead the hip-hop's next generation. With that being said, the Spotify handpicked next generation lists featuring stars like Baby King, Glorilla, and Central C signal that streaming data has officially replaced the ear to the streets for identifying hip-hop's future. When an algorithm defines the next generation, are we witnessing the end of organic discovery? Or is this just honest reflection of what the world is actually listening to? So I guess this is based off actual numbers provided by Spotify. But what do y'all think about this marketing plan campaign of the next up, the next leaders, that labeling? And yeah, I guess that's the first thing we'll start off with. What do y'all think about that?
First of all, where's your vote button? I tried to vote and I don't see it. Get your shit together. This list feels more like it just feels like a 2 years ago kind of list. Not that these people aren't relevant still, but I feel like they were like the freshmen, I would say picks 2 years ago. For Keem, maybe a little bit longer since he hadn't dropped in 4 years. But yeah, Rod Wave, like, yeah, he's still making motion with his fan base, but I feel like they meant to post this a couple years ago, is what I'm trying to say. Period. Like, I don't know, what are we supposed to do? Vote and say this is the number one? Like, you already assigned them to their city and state, and you might as well just keep it like that. I wonder if the voting aspect is really just to get people to use your fucking app, and you need to just improve it instead of doing clickbaity shit like this. Because I went on here and I can't even vote, and I'm logged in. So what the fuck's going on? Like, come on. I followed the instructions and everything, but I just think it's just to get you to use Spotify. The list, maybe if you made this list a little more relevant to, like, as far as like, hey, here are some unknown people that could be potentials to lead it in your city next, based off of the numbers that we can see and you can see now on your end when you go check out their monthly listeners. But I don't know. I feel like they're kind of missing the mark, and they were like, oh, what did Under Radio just do? Yeah, just drop something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, this list is so bad that really it's just like, so what was the point? Like, what are you guys trying to like do, or like, what the fuck are we even doing, to be perfectly honest? And some of these people are like, potentially, to be fair, leaders going forward, but I would say less than half the list would qualify for that. And yeah, these are people that made XXL Freshman lists 2-3 years ago. They're people that have dropped, multiple albums. Like, it's like, these people are not leaders already. They're not about to be, for the most part. You know what I mean? It's just this whole list was terrible, and I don't even know what they were doing.
Yeah,
if anything, they made On the Radar look even better.
Yeah. And it's weird. Apparently, you can only vote on your phone. Like it's saying mobile, like it's giving you want me to use this on my phone and to just stop trying to force it. Yeah, that's the only way you can vote, not on the desktop. So it's just a marketing scheme for Spotify. It's not even for these artists.
Yeah, it's so terrible, man. And Double XL like has some potential, and it's just like to watch them just go super corporate. You feel me? Just super duper corporate. I understand you got to keep the lights on, but to me, it's like you're trending in the wrong direction, right? I think people kind of are clamoring for that authentic ear to the streets as it's spoken to the kind of the prompt. And this ain't it. This is literally just like Rap Caviar's fucking list.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
All right, guys. One last comment on this from my side, at least. I just voted. I gave Doechii my vote. I don't care. And it says you got 0 votes left today. Come back tomorrow. Or if you get premium, you get 2 extra votes per day. That is literally just to use the app, bruh. You telling me my 2 extra votes that, like, really? For 2 votes?
For what?
For what? You want me to pay you?
What the fuck does the winner get?
Yeah, literally
happening.
What do I get besides
happening?
paying you more money? Do I get like an exclusive, I don't know.
You're gonna get a video. Never mind.
Hey, yo, you get like Showtime with a Spotify. That's
Like this is not it, y'all. This is literally all about you guys. You're being greedy. And this is why people don't fuck with you. Look at this shit. So they don't try to edit it out and be like, Lee, that wasn't there. It's there. 2 extra.
Didn't they just raise the price too?
Yeah.
So we had to pay for this billboard. We had to pay for this fucking.
It was a different one in each city, so that costs more.
Yeah, billboards don't pay for yourself, buddy. We got to keep fucking Glorilla's lights on. Yeah, man, it's fucking ridiculous. And then the crazy part is y'all paying like a half of a penny to these fucking artists anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, okay, if you are paying Spotify or this is like a scheme, could y'all up the fucking payment to these damn artists, give them some real bread, a dime a stream or some shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not getting shit. The fact that
nickel?
they're not even
Can a motherfucker get a nickel?
They're not even promoting it because the artists will be like, "Hey guys, go vote for me on hip hop's next leaders." They're not even. I haven't seen that shit yet, so that's how you know they're not getting shit from it. They're like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, this shit is whack, bro. This is another extension of the whack. On top of just what is the fuck? Like Obi said, what the fuck is the purpose of this? What does this mean? What is going on here? Like, we don't know, you know. This is just super whack. It's almost like those bundles.
On the Radar had a cipher. They did a thing like these are newer names for a lot of people. Ben Riley's got 200,000 listeners. Like, you're putting new people on. This is did Central C need this look? Oh shit! Who? Central who?
Like literally, bro, just some random dude from London. Not even like that you really tapped into like other areas. It was just like, let's just bring somebody else in from overseas. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fucking terrible. Do better, well, I mean, they're on their way out, man. I think a lot of these old guard publications, we've seen it with like Hip Hop DX. I don't even know if I don't even think they are a real website at this point. It's like all just like ads pop up. Like it's not even functional no more. Double XL's kind of going the same way. Does WorldStar even do those late night videos? They pay to get your video on WorldStar with the exclusives no more. I don't think a lot of these old guard of the past 10, 15 years, I think, are just desperate at this point and doing what they got to do to survive. The streamers have kind of fucking fucked up their glory along with the podcast and everybody else, right? So you don't really need the double XLs to get exclusive interviews, right? You know what I'm saying? You got cats like Wayno who just 80,000 subs and climbing. So I think we're seeing like the death roll of things like double XL and complex and shit. Maybe not so complex because they got a lot of different divisions, but just the hip hop in general, the old guard hip hop, I think it's about over. And we seen it with the Source when the Source went down. prior to that we've seen. So it's almost a natural progression. When you get to a certain point where the money matters more than the actual promotion of the culture, then you know what I'm saying? Chi chi bang bang, you out of here, right? It's over with. So I think we're seeing that with Double XL and this whack shit. You feel me? So that's all I got.
Let it burn. Let a phoenix rise from the ashes. You know what I mean? We need something new. We need something better.
We don't need no water. Let that mother. Yeah, get it up out of here, bro.
Burn them.
All right, last subject we got. Making great fucking time, by the way. Take this off. Kendrick Lamar. So somebody always talking shit about Kendrick Lamar. So recently we got, does Kendrick Lamar shift towards more experimental fun features like good flirts, prove his versatility as a complete artist, or is he losing his edge as a top tier lyricist? Can we allow our icons to step out of their serious boxes, or does the culture demand that a rapper of his caliber stay in the lyrical bag 24/7, 365? And that comes off this tweet. I like the good flirts verse, but this is why I desperately want Kendrick to get back in his lyrical bag with features like chains and whips. Niggas now use the most recent verse to find Dot as a terrible feature artist. Shake him a damn head. They really want this man to be serious 24/7. So I think this is just when the clips brought out Kendrick. And first comment there, look, they can't appreciate the range. Who is that?
The Range Brothers. Y'all didn't hear that? Y'all not listen? Like, it wasn't just about physically where they from. It's about the talent they deliver. And I might as well just go first because I feel passionate about this one. I sent it in and I commented so y'all can see it there too when we put it up on the screen. So what I will say is, if you actually tap into Kendrick Lamar's fucking music, you will realize that this is not new. He is true to this shit. He's true to this shit. First of all, one of my favorite songs by him, one of them, Loyalty featuring Rihanna. What are you talking about? He's been doing this type of shit. He's been doing this kind of, I'm going to give y'all some little singy vibe. You know what I'm saying? I could give y'all, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing that. So that's why I feel like since the battle, people have been just annoying as fuck, and they're trying to critique shit without knowing the full history of music, or at least that particular artist's music. Like, come on, he's been doing that. That's all I have to say. I said a lot, but like that's my main point.
Like swimming pools. I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's been a thing. Also, this tweet is also making me laugh. Like, desperately got to get back to something like chains and whips. It's like that was 6 months ago.
Literally,
what are you talking about? Like that just happened. Why are you so desperate? You're gonna get back to it. Relax. Take a fucking breath. Oh my god. Don't be so desperate.
It was like, all right, bro. I see you're trying to defend him, but you also are like, now they're gonna drag you for this point. You know what I'm saying?
Shaking my damn head. Guys gonna bring out the Kendrick haters. Let me pull up this picture. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta put you on the screen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I think that we saw like how bad the Drake stands were. We're seeing that Kendrick stands can be kind of similar in a sense, right? In general, when you kind of get to standing, it leads to weird fucking things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can enjoy somebody's music. You can be a fan of their music when you get to the point of just like you said, Obi, this was fucking 6 months ago. The dude got a catalog long as fucking Mount Rushmore, dog. Like, if you want to hear serious shit, if you want fucking kind of funny shit, you know, you're talking in different voices, if you want introspective, everything is literally fucking there, right? So when you start doing this shit, you're nitpicking, man. Like, let the man have fun on the fucking verse, yo. This is hip hop. Why so serious? You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's meant to be experimental, guys. You know, like, don't put people in the box just because you like the box that you live in. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Starla out there giving us comments. Yes, Kendrick pulls from several layers: sing, song, reality of life, features, bounce, etc. She talking about, oh boy, he's a youngin'. Yeah, he ain't got no facial hair. You know what I mean? He ain't got no facial hair, bro. You talking about?
I was like, bro, you need to defend it, not Tell him to move on. Tell him to keep doing his thing and make them even more mad.
Man, you still got Similac on your breath, dog. We ain't trying to hear you right now. This is, sit in the back and watch. But yeah, man, I agree. I think a lot of it stems from just the weirdo-ness of the battle. People have chosen sides like the fucking North and the South, like the fucking Mason-Dixon line is right there, and we need to pick who we gonna side with in the war. You know, bro, like, enjoy music. If Drake even dropped some good shit, I'd fucking listen to it, bro. I'm not here to fuck. I don't know these fucking people.
Listen,
you don't know these
that's
fucking
if
people.
Heavy on the if, because I've been waiting. I will put my biasness aside to be like, well, actually, I don't know, because if you say like, oh, I'm the hardest, nobody could touch me, I'm be like, but that lawsuit though. But yeah.
Yeah, and we seen the same thing with the Cole shit. Like, Cole, everybody's talking about everything but the fucking music when it comes to Cole. He riding around in the motherfucking Civic. Right? Why is he in the Civic?
Yo, I saw somebody, they was hating hard as hell, talking about, oh, what am I talking about? I saw somebody. That somebody was Joe Budden. He said, I'm happy as fuck that man Civic broke down. Like, why are you such a hater? Like, come on, bro. Put it on.
Lifetime hater award, dog.
Put it on.
Hey, Joe. Over there on that white couch, that leather couch. I know that shit hot.
Exactly.
But yeah, I agree, man. We got to get back to talking about the music, man. We don't know any of these people personally. People are gonna do what they got to do to sell records, etc., etc. But man, the other conversations, and granted, we do it for we talk about some of these things for because it's part of the culture. It's what's trending out here. We'll touch on it. At the end of the day, though, we are fans of music. We listen to the fucking music, dog. Get back to listening to the music. Let dope shit speak for dope shit. Stop trying to psychoanalyze everything. And I agree with you, Starla. Joe Budden is can't standish. I think that's I'm gonna invent a fucking word, but he does provide some good clips for us. So salute to Joe Budden for that.
Yeah. All I know is he better have that same vitriol for like what Lil Yachty said about the Sugar Hill Gang next week as he had for J. Cole and the car breaking down this week.
Who listens?
I want to see that same energy.
Lil Yachty's terrible.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Any last thoughts on the topic? We got it in. Going, gone. Let's get ready to get to our segment. One of my favorites, because y'all always tell me some good shit to listen to. You feel me? Under the algorithm. Fuck the algorithm. Our sleeper picks, who we think people should check out. Who you've been listening to this week personally, and it doesn't even have to be hip hop, to be honest with you. If you in your fucking R&B bag, you feel me? Go ahead, drop it. You in your fucking metal bag or whatever. Sometimes I listen to shit. I might listen to some motherfucking Smokey Robinson or some shit. Who the fuck knows? On some old man bag. You feel me? Although Smokey on some nasty shit. You gotta get yourself together, Smokey. But yeah, just whatever you listening to, man. So drop it. Y'all got anything under the algorithm this week?
Yeah, I was gonna say, after seeing the success of Good Flirts, that brought me back into the Infinity song, which is the band that they do soft rock, and it's a Black group of brothers and sisters out of New York. They've been making music since 2014. Rock Nation signed them, but they weren't like peaking until this moment. Honestly, the sister pulled through with this. This is their first feature ever for any one of them. So, shout out Momo Boyd. And I've just been like wanting to keep my eyes on her to see what she does next, because she got it. All right. Now, outside of that, if we want to go even more underground, Vinny Dangerous, he has this song called I Was Depressed Today. He also has his own podcast, and he's always on TikTok just speaking up for the people, saying the right shit, saying the shit that people don't like to say. So Vinny Dangerous, Vinny with an IE - Dangerous. He has this song called I Was Depressed Today. And it's like him like rapping hard, but like about depression. And then, he's doing pretty good. And he posts about his content all the time. So I figured I might as well, show some love. And I think he's from North Carolina actually too.
Okay, stand up, North Carolina. Feel me? Dope.
Nice.
Obi, what you got, brother?
All right, I got a rapper producer duo here. The rapper's name is Lou Gilly, Lewgilly, Lou Gilly, out of Virginia, and the producer's name is Manhe, Manhe. Project's called Midnight Ultra, and the song I'm going to recommend is called Chalice. But this kind of like last week, where almost I could pick almost any song off. It's a really good album. It has an AI cover. It looks like.
Oh,
and
no.
I think that shit is gonna like make some people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for real though, some people are not gonna want to tune in because of that, and I'm gonna have to actually like say like maybe you should switch this cover because it's a great album, but that cover is gonna is gonna I think make people turn away a little bit. So yeah, Lou Gilly, Midnight Ultra is the album, Chalice is the song.
Yeah, I agree with that AI portion for any underground artists listening. There's another underground artist that's probably making cover art. You know what I'm saying? Like underground, like painters and all that different shit. Just tap into your network. You know what I'm saying? And I second what Obi said there. Sometimes that can make people just turn away from your music. I know that dude that you had told me about earlier. He had an AI video. I'm like, bro, how can you jump out the window of the second floor and sit on the sidewalk? Like that already told me that my tolerance for the music is gonna be low.
Yeah, no, and there's levels to it, you know. I mean, there's some AI covers that are better than others, but this is maybe on the lower end, but the music is on the higher end. So I'm just trying to really put that out there.
Right.
The music is better than the cover. Go give it a listen.
I'm gonna check that out myself.
And here goes Vinny Dangerous. There you go. I was depressed today. Brought up here. So make sure y'all check
Hopefully
out.
He feels better.
Yes, Rod Wave
After the
shit.
shout
right
out.
Right.
Salute to you, Vinny Dangerous. Oh, and make sure y'all check out Hip Hop Presents the Armory, man. We got like fucking 3 days of fucking songs in that bitch at this point. Got the gym playlist ready. My pick is gonna be the album I just reviewed, man. The Tony Boy joint. Salute to that cat, man. Buffalo in the building. But yeah, that was pretty good listen right there. Leave your ego at the door. They got a track on here. I think I talked about it. East Side, West Side. It has a dude on the second verse, John Above everything. He murdered that motherfucker. Salute to Scoop Dollar, who's started off, but John Above everything is like I'm gonna have to check out more of his shit. But in all, it's a pretty good disc. It's like a compilation almost. It's a lot of Buffalo rappers, a lot of cats from New York in general, all over there. So salute to him for making that. And he gave us a shout out for that review. So thanks for sending that to us. I always appreciate when people send dope music, and make sure y'all support. I believe he's the engineer too for like the Griselda cats too. So he tapped in. So
shit.
Nice. Yeah, this is where we got the dub or dud. This is how me and Lee found the Brad 448 off of that song. So
yep, same disc. That track on there plus some more heat. So definitely check that out. And I think that's it, man. So the last minute, of course, we got some dope content creators sitting on this motherfucking panel. I like to give the last minute for them to shout out what they working on. You feel me? So we'll start off with you, Lee. What you working on, yo?
Yo, I am going to be recording another episode this week. Some more reviews, both underground and mainstream. So if you're underground, you want to review, hit me up. Don't take it personal though. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that over here. But yeah, just tapping into everything that's been buzzing lately. And I am doing live reactions too. So, if y'all want to see me tapping in and hear my straight off the top thoughts, tap it with me at The Culture Decides.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all check out dope content for show. Okay, yeah. We appreciate you, Lee, always coming through with your insight. You feel me? Obi, what you working on, homeboy?
Oh man, you know me, not just always different weird stuff. If anybody's got any mashup ideas, I'm still looking for more ideas for those videos. I'm also looking for some female MC albums so that I can drop one a day in March is my goal. So I'm trying to get ahead on that, start working on some of those and looking for new ideas of albums I haven't heard or artists I haven't heard. So yeah, just tune in. Lots of content all the time. Love talking hip hop.
Hey, that's what's up, bro.
Visit the website.
Hardest working cat out here, dog. I don't know how the fuck you listen to that much fucking music. This motherfucker reviewed 460 albums. Talking about he don't. How the fuck you listen to 460? I ain't listened to 460 albums in my life. But take
that's not true.
Now you about to break like the Guinness World Record. Of fucking, we gonna submit you for that.
Exactly. That's fucking ridiculous. I ain't doing shit. I'm just working on this fucking website, trying to get some reviews up, trying to get some promotions out. I do have a good idea. Since we're not gonna get a T.I. and 50 verses, I may have a surprise for you guys. I'm not gonna say it because y'all might steal my motherfucking idea. And if I don't do it, just forget I said anything. But I'm on it. You feel me? And salute to everybody else. And salute to Starla dropping. Up late, Starla. Don't be up too late now. Yeah,
oh yeah, shout out to Star.
And salute to everybody out there, man. Salute to all the crew that's been dropping. Dre flooding the motherfucking inbox with all them damn reviews. Salute to Dre.
Nice.
Salute to everybody on the team who's been contributing, because it ain't just us. It's a lot of people that behind the scenes that does a lot of work. Salute to Cam for filling in last week, and I was feeling like shit.
Yep.
I had to drag my sick ass to Disney and cough and hack all around there. I probably killed 5 grandmas, but I'm sorry. I apologize. I had to get out there for my baby. And happy birthday to the little one. Just turned 6.
Word, happy birthday.
Ain't
Ain't no sick days when it comes to the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, man, you forever clocked in.
If you can be sick, you might as well be sick at Disney. Shoot.
There you go.
Jump out the window.
It was about 86 in Orlando, low key too. That shit was crazy. But I appreciate y'all all tuning in. We got 168. We didn't break the record. We didn't even come fucking close, but we appreciate all 168 of y'all. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You can't even get 5 people to help you move. We got 168 people to hear us yap. So I'm always appreciative of that. So outside of that, though, on behalf of everybody here, I gotta say, peace.